What's going on, guys? So, if you haven't seen the Bitcoin update, I highly suggest you watch that first. Let's get straight to the altcoins. So, with Bitcoin just moving up, right, we can probably expect the same sort of movement with all the altcoins. So, XRP, guys, again, I mentioned this numerous times. It just moved multiple times, 100%, 50% here, 100% there. So the moves when Bitcoin moves isn't going to be as volatile because it already moved already had its volatile moves, okay? So even with the sudden Bitcoin move up, um, XRP still following the same trend line. It's just not as volatile. So let's see what's going on the daily time frame. So we have this origin daily resistance. So because it was already tested, right? Just like Bitcoin, right? What becomes a resistance becomes a support. So you see it hard closing right above this daily support. It looks like there was this attempt to tested daily. So now you're working within this daily region here. Again, not really interested until we get closer to this apex, so the end of February. However, we still have this untested daily here, so just keep in mind, not really expecting too much of a volatile move for XRP. TRX, guys, so pretty crazy here. So these are the last levels I updated on the mastermind. So we have, I'm not sure why it looks like that, but so this is the last red candle um, before the uptrend. Here we have it acting as support. So one, two, three daily candles holding on that support. This should be untested, right? Because it hasn't been tested yet. So now you're working with that again within this weekly against this daily. So let's see how this daily holds, right? Hopefully that would assist it to move up, retest the weekly, because the more tests on the weekly, the better. Um, yeah, so let me see. We're gonna mark some uptrend, some uptrends, some local uptrends. Make this red there, very local. There you go. So as you can see, it's being respected perfectly. It's very nice. So I'd expect Tron to continue, confirm that it's the opposite of a bleeding. So if it can move sideways, which is entering an accumulation out of this uptrend, that pretty much confirms that it probably won't go much higher. It'll have to go into accumulation locally and find those ladders up again and eventually move up. Okay, so that's the one scenario. Or if Bitcoin does suddenly just move up past the daily resistances right now, which I don't think is going to happen right now, it could just immediately go up above that tested weekly, but we shall see. But ultimately, I'm leaning more towards either holding this daily support or bouncing off this daily. But regardless, you have multiple daily uptrends that can support the move. So Suncoin, here you go, guys. So acting as resistance, breaks out of it. This one daily candle did hold the support, but eventually broke down. So this becomes invalid. We're just evolve it to this body of that candle on the daily last week candle before this local uptrend. You have um, this swing low of the high, and of course, again, this is daily time frame, rejected almost three times. So now you're working within this daily region and above that weekly downtrend. So here also looks like the end of February, beginning of March, where we're going to see, hopefully a breakout above the weekly downtrend. Finally, guys, we got track. So we extended that downtrend from this point to the second point. And as you can see here, this was a nice, very beautiful rejection against that downtrend and that untested daily over there, that tested daily. Um, so yeah, we can actually end up deleting this. This isn't valid. It's breaking in between the bodies of the candles. So what you're really working with is this apex here. We have this daily support that pretty much was a test, honestly. Um, but it maintained this uptrend. So it's getting really tight here. Again, not till the end of February. Hope maybe beginning of March. We'll see how that breakout is. So if you guys can see, there's a pattern between all these altcoins. Everything's looking like the end of February, okay? PZP, um, it looks a little bit crazy here. There's a body of the candles breaking above it. Uh, but regardless, it is acting as suppression. Let's go to the 4 hour and see if there's something more accurate that we can, point out. Um, so, so we have this last green candle before the uptrend, the last red candle before the downtrend. There's the bodies of the candle, but it, moves up. So we have that, and then we have this red candle there. Because this ends up breaking below it, we can delete this. Um, okay, so this looks like that is the more accurate level that we were looking for against this daily. Now I know I said, the dailies always have more leverage than the smaller time frames, which is true, guys. As you can see, I mean, if you go on the daily time frame, it looks messy. The body of the candles are hard closing in between it. So honestly, at this point, I would delete this daily level. It wouldn't make sense to anymore to keep it. Sometimes, you have to go with the smaller time frame. It just makes more sense, right? So we have that level on the 4 hour time frame. We also have this as an untested level. But regardless, we do have some, decent amount of time for it to work towards the daily apex. Let me just zoom in. Um, okay, we got this daily. Um, Yeah, so this is not looking like, again, the end of February, beginning of March. Yes, there was a nice local pump because of Bitcoin, but it's still under suppression against these untested levels. You have a daily, so again, sorry to sound like to be so repetitive, but a lot of these are looking like the end of February, beginning of March. Um, just really quick, I want to go over a DXY. So ton of resistances. It looks like there's a ton here, but it looks like it respected these two daily ranges here. Um, so here you can see I marked the body and the wick of this green candle. So let me just delete the one wicking on the body. Okay, so we're working within this daily range, closer to this apex. Again, even the XY looks like it's the beginning of March. So with this daily suppression coming up, hopefully this will lead to DXY falling back down, hopefully back down to this daily uptrend. If not, you do still have this untested daily region below that it could reject, and at that point you would just move this probably to to the next area. But yeah, we'll see how DXY reacts because again, when it falls down, Bitcoin goes up, vice versa. So yeah, little nice quick update for you guys. Um, let's see how Bitcoin reacts. Hopefully, it can continue to move up because that would be incredible. So yeah, guys, 50K, man. Like, I don't think you guys realize that's pretty insane. Um, all-time highs was 69K, really not that far. 36%, that's honestly freaking crazy. So I feel like it's not deserving the hype that it should, that should be recognized. But anyway, guys, hope you have a great day. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.